Hi Irene, I hope I pronounced your name okay. You've asked for a career reading regarding your career going on to self-employment. So, here is your reading. I'm starting off with the past, and it feels like everything was great for you. You had your career. This is all your career reading. Everything was really good, and I felt like you was a someone. You was recognised as someone in that role. You can get some people who go around at work and they're not noticed. I feel you was noticed, you was recognised for your ability, as you was very good at what you did. And other people were aware of that, and you was like a somebody. People admired you and respected you for your position. So you're on to the reading where we move on to the present. And I feel the reason for you moving on to the self-employment, because you feel so fulfilled where you are, and there's the want that you're ready to move on. If you've got everything, you want to go that step further. But what I'm also picking up is it's a lot for you to handle at the moment. I know in the past you were seen as someone and very good at in your career, but I feel at the moment it's like things seem topsy-turvy. But I also get you've got everything you want. You seem to be in a good place and you want to move on, but as you're moving on, it seems very unbalanced, as if you just really don't know what to do. As if what's coming in, what's going out, that sort of feeling around you at the moment. So, picking up to your wants. Okay, this is interesting. I'm going to ask you to have a think to yourself about your career, because I feel you need to ask yourself, are you doing this for the right reasons? And I'm reflecting back on where I said I felt you've got everything, but something seems to be chaotic, as if there's an unbalance. Because I'm unsure whether the reasons for you wanting this change are for the right reasons. Maybe it's because you were so confident where you was, or so great at where you was before in the past, which is why you are the way you are now, and your goal, your mindset to what you want. And again, I have to ask you to ask yourself, why are you doing this? I feel this is quite an interesting thing. You know the answer. I'm getting a funny feeling about the answer, which is why I feel it's good for you to have a little divvy up in and to see whether this is the right thing for you to do, or whether you're doing it for the right reasons. Because I feel everything's good, but for some reason there's like a chaotic energy thing where you're not sure what's coming in, and actually I feel you turning away from something good, which is quite interesting. So we're going to move on to the part of the reading where I can give you some advice. And again, I feel the need to say to you, why are you looking elsewhere? Why are you changing? Because everything seems so good at the moment. Chaotic, but you seem to have everything you want. And they're telling me to focus on the good things you have. And to just have a good look at what you've got. Okay. Still staying with the reading where I'm giving you advice. If there was some negative experience that's causing you to do this, that's not a good enough reason for you moving on, you changing your career. I don't feel it's the right thing to do. So don't let, if you are positive in your mindset on how you want, on this path you want to take, fine, that's your choice. But make sure you're doing it for the right reasons, and don't do it because of any negative experience or bad experience. I feel that's quite relevant for you to hear. So, moving on to things panning out, how we see things looking down the road for you, and it is looking good. I see you getting support, a lot of backing as you move forward, and I see you getting what you want, and you feel in a good position. It looks like you're going to be in a good position. And I feel it won't just stop there. I feel a progression where you say to yourself, okay, I've got this far, I want to move further and further and further. So your career reading is good, how I see things panning out. I feel you was in a better place in the past where everything was good, and I feel like you was this recognised person doing really well. Now you're at the stage where you've got everything great, and I want to move on, and there is a chaotic thing. I feel like things are unbalanced, and which makes me asking, why are you moving on? For what reason are you changing plans? Because I'm unsure whether they are for the right reasons, which just brings me on to the advice again. Why are you doing this? Are you doing this for the right reasons? Excuse me. Because I feel there's nice things you have and you're turning away from it. And I know with businesses and employment, you've got to take gambles to move on. I'm aware of that, but I am not a business person. I'm only coming up with the reading information to pass on to you. For some reason, I felt drawn to giving you a reading. And I'm unsure whether you're doing this for the right reasons. However, if you focus on the positive, stop using the negatives as a reason for you moving on, I see things progressing for you in a really good way. I see things turning up I see a lot of support for you, and I see you moving on, and as you move on you think, great, I am actually going to be ready for the next step and moving on for even further forward. So it's looking very promising. So it's looking good. You was good in the past, and I feel you're going to have a big change around and think, okay, I'm going to do this. Again, think of the good things you've got. Don't use the negatives to push you forward. For some reason, that's quite important for me to tell you that. But as I see things panning out for you, it's looking good. It's looking promising, and I see you progressing. And you won't progress and stop. I feel you'll progress, and then you'll be at a stage where you want to go to the next level again, which is very, very good in the business world. So I hope this reading helps you. Also, I was about to do a relationship reading for you prior to this one, because you did ask about your marriage. For some reason, everything, I just got the message, no. So I couldn't give you a relationship reading like you asked, but this is what my guides want me to give you, the career one. I hope this means something to you. Please remember to leave me feedback, as it really helps with my development and progressing, and so I can help more people out. Thank you very much. Many blessings to you.